I just realized I'm still in the void. I haven't yet made it to your ocular precepts. Except here I am. And let me go ahead and get my camera set up so that I'm not just a talking head who can't move around like I've got a freaking, like my head's not stuck on a stick. There we go. Stiff neck. We love to see it. How we doing tonight, gamers? It is I, Victaris. I'm back playing more Warframe, of course. Second day of the Shadowgrapher update. Let me just... Yeah, that's better. Okay. Switch over here. I wonder why my chat isn't working. Huh. Well, at any rate, I am going to stop dilly-dallying and just get right into the gameplay. Okay, here we go. Spooky ooky. Check it out. It's the girl. It's the thick lady, the thick frame, Follie. Yes, we love to see it. She's so drippy. And I fashioned her blue to go with my aesthetic. Actually, I kind of tuned her to look like another VTuber on this platform. Ms. Pandemonium. I hope that she sees this and appreciates my effort to fashion the frame her, at least in part, into a frame. But yes, it's fully. I have her all leveled up, everything. Her own loadout slot and everything. Now, the purpose of tonight's stream is to bring some awareness of a secret game mode in Warframe, which I suppose is not so secret anymore. It is called The Guilty, and it is accessed within the Dark Refractory. Now, there are a couple of steps that I need to take before I just start playing The Guilty immediately. First of all, I need to have this guy. why. So, also, to make sure I have, yes, I do have enough wings. See, this emote right here, the bow, that's going to be very important for what we're doing tonight. So, two important things. One, Imperial, two, bow. Let's see what the okay, I got the kind of cat. Pardon me. Very much very good. Notice that I've got a little bit of slowdown in LBS. Thinking of something that I can do. Okay, I'm going to try something. Did I do anything? No, didn't look like it really affected anything at all, so no problem. I guess we'll just go ahead and get on with the stream, just lay it as it lies, so to speak.
Select destination.
Kill 300 enemies with abilities. Get a melee arcane adapter. No, I gotta focus up. Focus up. Now, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to James. Go to the sanctum. Zoom. Right. Now, I think this, yes, staircase. Hello, Burpree. Burpree is on the floor above me. I'd like to know if that's a possibility. Yes. Yes, it is. The Dark Refractory. Anyhow. So, yes, you can walk your ass over here and go down the stairs, or you can fast travel to the Dark Refractory.
My father shattered the solar rail, and the veil erupted in its wake. Whether by accident or design, I cannot know.
As you may be seeing, other Uriels are paying their respects to Mami Lotus, so let us do the same.
So, Devil, you choose the harder path. As always.
Hey. Shit don't come easy, okay? Sometimes you gotta work for it. Now, I am going to... I don't know if I have to be Uriel. Now, that's all that I know about this. Like, I did a little bit of research.
When we find him, it will all be worth it. It cannot be otherwise.
Find who? Find who now? I would like to bring Oberon in, if that is an option.
If we had ventured blindly into the Veil, we would never have found Tau. Only through memory can the path be made clear.
So, it looks like this might be a boss rush? I don't know for sure, but I am going to go in. I'm going to keep Midori on because I prioritize survivability. This looks like about the same difficulty level as the Netrocells. So, yeah, again, full disclosure, I did research up until this point, but from here on out...
I never intended any of this. I have only ever sought to protect my children.
We know, Space Marine. We know. Anyway, let's go. Adis. I hear you, Adis. love the freaking absolute BS. Well, it wouldn't be this hard. It wouldn't be a secret game mode. Damn. I mean, that is sick as hell. Unforgiving. Sure, but... Okay, well, let's try the aerial attack. Wait a minute, I had my companion? No, did they take it? Did they take the companion? Shit. Okay. Go, boys. Oh yeah, we were supposed to have... some freaking miracle, he pulls us off. You know what? I've also realized is Hildren doesn't use energy like most of the other frames do. She takes her ability. So, also part of Damn, that was a hell of a fight, though. Wow. Let's see.
I fear we have only begun to reckon the cost of what has been done.
Tau is in sight. Stretch a little bit. Actually, I'm going to
She would have been proud. She is proud. We are proud. So, devil, you choose the harder path. As always.
Okay, game bug? Let's just go back to it's not freaking it can be like timed out. I'm so dumb. I didn't even bother clicking on the Burrito Rebellion. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm surrounded by idiots. And sometimes that idiot is the one looking at me in the mirror. Give this another go, shall we? So, if limited energy is going to be an issue, perhaps we try a frame that I have been learning how to master. I don't have my loadouts. I really should. Just borrow the medium slot now. And here Trinity, Broom, Carlos. Could switch over to this shotgun, which does give a bonus. In this game, because this does inflict Tau status. That's a good start. That's a good start, but we can make him better. We can improve
Cast and cry, cast and cry, raise the
I don't want to remove this. I might want
all our kin were bound to fly
base
for that
stone.
far shore forlorn. Onward high, ooh, but we may tame the sky. Ooh, but we shall distant die on that far shore forlorn. Velvet blue the meadows lie, though the hardy ones defy. Gold shall never break our tie to that far shore forlorn. Onward high, ooh, but we may tame the sky. Ooh, but we shall distant die on that far shore forlorn. Mouth to mouth and eye to eye, sleep where comets whisper by, sleep while constellations sigh of that far
Excuse me for
shore
voices.
forlorn. Onward high, that we may tame the sky. Ooh, but we
2 melee crit shots. Alright. Okay, well, there goes nothing. Oh, Mommy, I don't want to go to war. I don't want to wake up for war. Oh, Mommy, I don't want to get up for war. Oh, shit. Better not be just me. Well, just me. And of course, it's fucking warring over all of them. The great bitchy healer herself. Nap. 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 Abort. Abort. I need a full squad. I need a full squad for this. Oh, and I need to change out the pet. Because Robodork. Just straight toxic, not viral, just toxic. here we go. Drifting contact. Yeah, that's what I need. That's about all I can do. Get ready to begin again. Real, mommy, I don't want to go to war. Okay. Feeling pretty good about the outcome. I have hope. Well, I did get Bubonico leveled up. Yeah, cool. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. Go ahead and make a new loadout. Because I have black, we have the technology. Lavos Prime. Go ahead and Cedo. And we are take a look.
Please stay. Don't put out the flame and run away. In this heartbreak, I'll be here fighting for you with or without you. Wide awake with all the things I know that I should say. I thought I could take more than I really can with or without you. Baby, till you come back with something. I know I'll never let it go.
Okay.
I'm waiting, but
I'll
you
do it.
come back with nothing. This obsession is turned into the great despair. I keep thinking I see you and there's nobody there. They say love is time, but all your love isn't fair. So pull me out of the great despair. Every day I'm getting stronger, but I still feel the pain. Time will show the way, and I'm in the heart you've broken with or without you. Baby, till you come back with something. I know I'll never let it go, but no, I'll never let go. Difference that you come back with
Really
nothing. You come back with
matter all that. But for what
this
it's
obsession is turned into the great despair.
to override.
Keep thinking I see you, there's nobody there. They say love is time, but all your love isn't fair. So pull me out of the great despair. Oh, we watch the world burn down around us, but we're still standing here with the flicker of hope on the darkest of days.
Of the great despair.
Parking lot. fragile again?
I have survived for centuries, and I shall not die here!
I assume you're not seeking paper.
Well, that was awesome. Come on. Gotta go back in. One of those. Good about this too. Oh shit! At least I can move. story. Okay. This should be the last phase. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I will explain once I am able. What is happening? Well, it is. Just like that. It is down to the 1 10. So wait, is it? Someone else is still in it. I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's down to 210. Oh no. And it's over. Oh. Okay. Stretchy, stretch. Okay, so that that insanity was called The Guilty, a secret game mode within the Perita Rebellion, a newer addition to Warframe. Yeah, it's insane. It is basically, it's a boss rush mode where everyone is about double the level that they are in one of the harder difficulties. So, like, if there's normal difficulty, there's hard difficulty. This is like devil difficulty. And yeah, there are 3 stages. And normally you've got to fight through, you know, a bunch of battles up until you get to the end, and then fight each one of these guys individually, like on here. So, all right. So normally you would go in here. See the okay, well, it's not quite double, but still really hard. This is the steel path, which is like the quote-unquote hard mode of Warframe. And you've got the Hunhullus, the Dactylist, and the Vanguard. Yeah, normally you would be taking those on one at a time after about 12 minutes of, you know, just like regular battles. But then, yeah, the difficulty gets bumped up to 265 to 270. So that's 100 levels up from normal. And they've actually got several of these sort of secret missions where it'll be like you'll have to take on one boss that's sort of like the penultimate boss of a particular, you know, story arc. And it'll just, yeah, the difficulty will be cranked up to maximum. It is insane. Now this one is very interesting because to unlock it, you have to do some very specific steps. Now I did this at the beginning of the stream, but you have to do a couple of things. First, your character needs to be this guy, Uriel, aka the devil frame. Okay. I realize it's kind of dark. You may not be able to see all that well. I apologize. But
She would have been proud. She is proud. We are proud.
Yep. That's Space Mom, the Lotus. And she's here, you know, watching over us while we're going under in this sort of like bathtub of memories that is the Dark Refractory. Yeah, isn't he sick? Isn't he like the wings I got from the Stardate event?
Every debt is being repaid.
Like their Valentine's event. The alt helmet, that's different. And of course I've got like the arm, like the pauldrons, the chest armor, the I don't think I have it. Do I have leg armor? I can't tell from this angle. But yeah, Uriel, frame number 63, he is just crazy.
My
They
father
went
shattered the
all
solar
in
rail, and the veil
this.
erupted in its wake. Whether by accident or design,
Space
I
Mom is
cannot know.
dropping us lore, but yeah, sick frame. Now, to unlock the insanity that I was just in, you would need to, number one, become this frame. Number two, approach the lotus here. And then number three, go to your emotes, select bow.
So, Devil, you choose the harder path. As always.
Yeah. And normally you would get a message at the top of the screen saying the guilty unlocked. But of course I already did that. So, yeah, that is how you buy your ticket into into complete and utter bazonkers chaos. And they have all kinds of other like cool triggers to activate these like secret bosses. There's one where you're on the streets of Pelvania in 1999, and you're meant to put like a passcode into a particular console, but if you take it to a different one it's similar but marked differently, you wouldn't know to, yeah, Y2K, exactly. It's a whole thing. It's Clem, but hell yeah, party like it's 1999. I mean, I could go there and show you. Like, normally you would be fighting a tank at one point in one assassination mission, but by accessing this quote-unquote secret console, you can unlock a much harder version of the Fervent tank called the Apex tank. Oh, and this boy band song, it's from the 1999 update. Also, I have to show off the newest, the latest, the greatest Warframe. This is Follie. Oh, mama. She is the newest edition in, in the Shadowgrapher update that just dropped yesterday. Now, let's see. Well, I mean, I can show you her mission. Actually, that's what I'll do. Is okay. There's a lot to explain, but this node right here, this is brand new in the update, because back in 2014, like the older Tenno know, the old ones know, this one was destroyed in a community event that just went off the rails. Just big, FAFO moment. And for this new frame, they brought it back, kind of like as a ghost story. Now, here, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this especially. And it'll make sense when you see it. I've just got to tell you, I just got to remind you that Follie is the 64th Warframe in the game.
Master Kozai always said that before I could learn the sacred script,
So this is a
I
Spooky
had
Yuki
to
mission.
learn to see.
And to go to the mission,
There are 3 canvases.
what is that? Holy shit, it's a giant painting. Are we playing Super Mario 64? Kind of.
If I were in your position, I'd be extremely cautious with my behavior.
Okay, so yeah, we've got
I
to
think you've learned
find
the
those
value
canvases.
of willing
Oh, okay, that's
cooperation.
Foley. That's bad Foley. Okay. Alright. I gotta look for paint. It's paint. Where paint? I think they found paint. Gotta find paint. So yeah, normally this would look like all of the other relays, like the Strata relay and all of that. Hey, we finished one painting. Nice. Okay, nothing is popping up on my radar. Foley here, she's also very Splatoon coded because she makes a puddle of ink and a painting, and you go in on one side and you come out on the other.
Paint is not for drinking.
Okay, here's some. Okay, someone got some paint.
Can you please
I saw it pop up on the radar, and then.
This time.
I got res squad. Where are you? Ooh, where are you? Oh, okay, you're all right. Count. Gotta res the count. Okay. So yeah, she's got this Splatoon portal type power, but also she has a sketchbook. So you can spawn in different things, like a freaking RPG. But she can do that. Get out of here, false me. Get out of here. I haven't been a very good team player. I haven't been finding a lot of ink.
The bad thoughts out of your mind and onto the canvas. Out they go. Splish, splash, splosh.
Dude, this is the weirdest session of art therapy I've ever been
I'm just trying to help
part
you.
of.
You just need to let go.
Oh, she's griefing.
We'll just take a little time out, I think.
No. Yes. Such beautiful chaos. Get out. Get out. Okay, whoop, nope. Nope. Nope.
You just keep on painting. I shall tell you what it all means.
So, yeah, if you
I'm
haven't
willing to
figured it out,
de-escalate if you are.
this is why I'm not playing Arc Raiders.
I'm not sure you are worth keeping, after all. The smooth white page is missing. Can the paint tell it a
Okay.
story?
Okay. Paint. Good. Paint. Alright, I got covered in paint. Little kinky. You don't blame me.
See, you get it.
Oh, good. Good. They brought the paint.
I think you're beginning to understand.
Wow.
Nice. Nice. That's a lot of Atramentum. This is a new resource that got added along with the Shadowgrapher update. Oh, we had two Folies. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I am just like happy to spread the good word of Warframe to all who will listen. No, but this is, I mean, it's been occupying a lot of my time. You know, I try to change things up on occasion. You know, like try to play different things, but I mean, with this having just dropped yesterday, I can't. Yes, hyper focus, 110%. And you know, just a reminder, this is available on Switch 2 now, with 60 frames per second support, DLSS, all of that goodness.
And what drops of Follie's wisdom do you bring me today?
Yeah, you're kind of weird. Yeah.
Maybe these offerings will help.
Let's see. I would bring this new resource to get these different items like blueprints and pieces of the Warframe. Oh, you did. Okay, good. Good, yeah. Yeah. I really... What? Let's get some music. Let's get Rip. Is that the... Really? Is that all the preview that we get? Whatever, I'm gonna buy it anyway.
Done.
Now, something that's really cool that they added to this, not really like a big...
I'm sorry, but I can't do anything without chromatic atramentum.
Dang it, I thought at least I'd be able to show you. But,
Thank you.
No, thank you, Zorba. I do have one thing to show, because if you trade in Atramentum for chromatic Atramentum, you can... There is a selection of mods. See, these are the different mods that you would normally put into your weapon. And they all have their own, you know, their own attributes, you know, whether it's, you know, multi-shot, damage type, status chance, yeah, range, all that. Now, when you bring chromatic atramentum to him, Zorba will take a certain mod, like, he'll let you pick one of the mods in your collection, and he'll do this with it. Check that out. That's like a freaking, you know, rare Pokemon. You want to see my rares? foil card. It doesn't. Yeah, like Magic the Gathering, exactly, and it doesn't add any new buffs, you know, to the mod. You know, it's just, you know, a pretty new cosmetic, you know, just something to sort of brighten up your mod. Yeah, it looks awesome. I love this. I really hope they do more with this. It would be really cool if they got, you know, because the Warframe community is full of all types, and there are a lot of artists who create, you know, custom skins, armor, and such. Wanted to thank the guy who blessed in the relay. But yeah, they're always thinking up these, you know, these weird new things. Oh no. Oh no, I think have I lost you? Shoot. Have I lost you? Blink twice if you're okay. Okay. All right, you hear me. That's good. Yeah, my OBS hiccuped.
One day,
there
I
for
may
a
preside
moment.
over your arbitration and
But,
grant you temporary mortality.
It was choppy for
What
a
an
moment.
honor that would be.
Yeah, it disconnected on my end for about a second, and like my gut about fell out from me, and yeah. Okay, so this is called a Tennokai mod. They're exclusively for melee weapons, and they've had Tennokai mods for, you know, all kinds of things to
I wonder why we so often see monsters and terrors in the random
yeah,
noise
you
of
can
an
pick up
ink
my
blot.
guts. They're all over
I
my
suppose it has
carpet.
something to do with how
I
we
didn't
evolved.
vacuum lately.
We are built to fear.
But they're experimenting with this, where this not only gives a melee buff, but it also, there's a curse on it if you do not execute the Tennokai
If the
kill
Lotus
properly.
had ever failed you, if her nature had betrayed her, we Arbiters would have stood ready to guide you. The search continues.
Search continues. So yeah, it's a new thing that they're trying with Tennokai, like same set of conditions, you know, with the idea of giving buffs to the player, but you know, not without a potential risk. So there is that. Now, I'm actually going to do some of this. This is Halvania. Halvania is the setting of the 1999 update. Fun fact, the word Hall, H-O-umlau-L-L, that actually means, it's the Islamic word for castle. So So in a sense, this is Castlevania. See, between stuff like that and, you know, Foley being the 64th Warframe, the whole entering the paint thing, like, yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. I mean, Digital Extremes clearly has a love for games. They have a love for games and their community, and it got quiet. I don't like it when things get quiet. I'm gonna cast an effigy. I'm dissolving them. Effigy get bigger. Big lady get bigger. I should probably move. Yeah, she did get a little bigger after I killed a few enemies. But that is not where all the action is happening. That's a great ability to have for, like, a defensive mission. There's a particular area or objective that you need to protect.
Another house scrubber, and wherever you are.
Let's see. Good grief, where is everyone? Environment kind of reminds of Medal of Honor. Yeah, it kind of is like that. Like, this really threw people for a loop when it came out, because up until this, you know, Warframe was like strictly space ninjas. Like, you were in space, you were fighting like robots and disgusting, you know, xenomorph type creatures. It was all in space. It was like the future of this stuff. But then they made this little wrinkle happen where they introduced, oh, by the way, we have this update coming, and by the way, you're going to travel back in time to do it. Like,
Scrubber
what?
going critical. Fix it or lose it to the tech rot, which will be the least of your problems.
I'm screwed. Yep.
I told you to clean your health scrubbers. Now look at what you have to deal with. Gosh, I sound like I'm wrong.
Oh, and fun fact, I'm sorry, I am just like a freaking living encyclopedia. The guy who plays that character, Amir, that is Kevin
Taking the
Afghani.
opportunity to make some new
Kevin Afghani, the new voice of Super Mario.
like this. Don't worry, I'll share. You've done enough. Marking extraction. I mean, you could do more, a lot more. You've really just done the minimum at this point.
Take a ride on my balloon. Dropping that knowledge. I'm full of it. Dude, I swear that the devs are they're just trying to collect, you know, voice actors and talent like they're, you know, Magic the Gathering cards. I mean, another one of these 1999 characters is voiced by Ben Starr. I mean, if you're familiar with like half of the crap that Ben Starr is in, you know how huge that is. Alien. Let's goes up. Let's come down. Yes, he was. He was at PAX. He modded the live dev stream that they did. I was there in the audience. I was kind of like in the middle of the crowd, you know, not in like the nosebleed seats or anything. When a fan comes up to a quote-unquote fan comes up to like ask the devs a question, I'm like, wait a minute, that's a really familiar voice. And yeah, on the projector screen, it was Ben Starr. Oh, cool. I didn't know that he was there also for the Match of the Gathering Final Fantasy. But I mean, that makes sense. Well, it looks like we're gonna get out of here because half of the squad is leaving. So we are leaving. Look at that. And normally, if we were all extracting at the same time, we get this cool little transition scene of us riding out on our motorcycles because yes, you can have a motorcycle in space now. I mean, Samus wasn't the first to do that. Am I right? I mean, still, I mean, Metroid Prime 4, that looks really cool. I am very excited about playing that on the Switch too once I do secure mine. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a loadout slot for her, but I'll just... Well, hey, absolutely, man. I'm actually, you know, about to wrap things up myself because it's getting kind of late. Yeah, you have a good night. I just wanted to let you see my Metroid, my Samus fashion frame. Just last little thing while I wrap things up. Thank you. I'm glad you approve because as I understand, you are quite the Metroid super fan yourself. So yeah, I mean, again, once I get my Switch 2, Well, the first thing I'm going to download is probably going to be Warframe. but at a close second, it's going to be Metroid Prime 4. And I'll be sure to tell you all about it once I do have my grubby little paws on it. Yeah, for sure. And so, hey, I want to take this time while I'm wrapping up and finding someone to raid. I want to let you know that in addition to Warframe, I do stream other games. I've been playing Eugenics. I've been thinking about hooking up my NES and Genesis, playing some retro stuff that way. Play a lot of Tetris. I play some Tetris Effect and Puyo Puyo Tetris too. But this is going to be the end of tonight's stream. And if you're watching this on the VOD and made it this far, first off, thank you. I appreciate it. Goodbye to the great despair. Goodbye to the great despair. Am I sure? Yes. Totally nailed that. And again, if you watched all the way to the end, thank you. Appreciate you. I would hope that you would please consider giving me a follow. It really helps me out. I'm trying to build up my own pack, my own community of followers as well here on Twitch. And let's see. Oh, hey. Snaps Cube is streaming Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Looks like it's not on original hardware, but we love to see it in any way, shape, or form. Okay, and we are rating in. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, your night, whatever the case may be, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.